We all have those images that we think about every now and then. And for me, it's this one. What you're looking at right here is a train station that China built to the middle of nowhere. And well, it was kind of clowned on the internet. But well, when you look at it today, it's got a ton of development around it. The moral of the story there is you need infrastructure before you build actual buildings. So that's what we're going to do today. Because my plans for the rest of the season is to develop this entire savanna biome into a nice little town. But just like those photographs, I'm going to need some infrastructure first. So that means today we're going to build a few roads around the area, and then I'm planning on building a nice little pretty Riverwalk just alongside the river. You know, just pretty up the area a bit. So yeah, with all that being said, let's go ahead and get this project started. Okay, so I've carved out a little bit of an outline into this area. We're gonna have to carve all this out, and then I'm gonna put the walkway down under. But before that, there's a couple things we gotta do. The first thing is Keen let me know that he dropped off a gift for me. I've been out of town recently, and he was nice enough to drop a present off for me, a little welcome back gift, so let's check that out. I'm gonna guess that this is it. Oh my gosh, a beacon and an ender chest and blaze rods. This is crazy. And a shulker box, oh my gosh. Thank you, Keen, that was really appreciated. I'll still have to buy a beacon from him anyway though, because I kind of want 2 beacons, but you know, I will happily take this. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Also, as I keep walking back and forth here, I'm starting to realize that I'm going to be using up a ton of food just from walking between here and there. So, you know, why don't we look at buying ourselves a horse? Oh, Clacken!
Hello, King of Candles.
I was seeing if I could buy a horse from you.
Oh, you want to buy a horse?
Yeah, I'm interested in buying a horse.
All right.
I've been told you sell horses, so...
I do.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Now is the best time to buy.
Oh, is it? It's a seller's or a buyer's market?
This is the buyer's market. Yeah. Buy low or buy high, sell low.
Oh, of course.
So I got some all white horses. If you want their baby, you can have it.
Okay. And how much would one of these horses run me?
10 diamonds.
Ugh.
What is it?
I don't know, that's a little pricey. 10 diamonds for a horse?
Yes, King of Candles. 10 diamonds for one horse.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I don't have that many diamonds to my name, you know.
I'm sure you have diamonds. You have plenty.
No, I've got all the diamonds I have in my inventory, and it's not 10.
Huh. So, well, I can sell you a sheep.
How much would a sheep run me?
5 diamonds.
Ooh, man. Really is a buyer's market, huh?
It is.
I'll tell you what, I'll think on this. I'll come back to you if I need a horse.
Okay, King of Candles.
Yeah, 10 diamonds for a horse is an absolutely insane price, so what we're gonna do is a little better. And by a little better, I mean a lot better because it's donkeys. So I found some donkeys by Anki's Industrial District. Hey, that rhymes. Dragged me through hell. Sorta made my own industrial district here. My breeding operation, keep the 2 fastest donkeys, keep the 2 highest jumping donkeys, breed them together, and you got, boom, the perfect donkey. And you kill all the donkeys that don't really make the cut. You can ignore that. Also, I had a ton of time while doing this, so I hatched my turtle eggs and got some turtle scoot. And honestly, donkeys are way better than horses anyway. Just because, you know, you can put chests on them. Let's breed a couple of our best 2 donkeys right here, and hopefully we get something good. Okay, this guy isn't that good, but you get the idea. I've been breeding donkeys, so we're gonna go with this guy right here, just because I like him. So why don't we show Clacken what we've been up to? Oh, Clacken!
What in the world is that?
It's a donkey. Ever seen a donkey before?
I have. Why can't it jump so high?
I don't know, it's just really special. It's a really cool donkey.
I believe mine can jump higher.
You believe so?
Yeah.
I don't know, I'd say they're pretty even.
For real though, where did you get that?
I've been breeding donkeys.
Really? That's crazy. I didn't even know that they could do that.
This is how we will determine whose is faster. And basically, whoever will take damage at the same time. That's how we know we didn't get a false start. And whoever takes damage first has the faster horse.
Or donkey.
Yeah, whatever. 3, 2, 1, go. Whoa.
That was pretty close, I'd say.
Yeah, that was pretty close. That never happened.
No, I think my donkey's pretty quick.
No, I don't. I don't think so. I think donkeys are overrated.
But horses
Yeah,
can't
I think here's
carry a
my-
whole chest on them.
yeah, that's true.
I'd say horses are overrated. Donkeys have some function.
Look at it. Look at this color variety that we got here. Okay,
Uh-huh.
you see this? You can't find this anywhere else.
Well, there's no decision paralysis with a donkey. It's just a donkey. It's pure and simple.
I think that I don't like that.
What do you mean? Donkeys are great.
Get out of my face. If you plan on anything funny, oh boy, you won't hear the end of it.
Just you wait and see. I'm gonna open up a donkey shop, or at least I will in the future, because that's a lot of work. So that might be a next episode thing. Also, yeah, I mentioned it, but it's time to actually do it. We have ourselves our turtle shell helmet. It kind of just looks like I have an afro. I don't know, I think this looks really goofy on me. Just because I've got like the same hair color as the helmet. I don't know. I really like this. And the main reason I like this is you get 10 seconds of water breathing. So I can go into the water here. It's like, oh, okay, I have 10 seconds of water breathing. Oh, but now the water breathing's gone. Oh, I have 10 seconds again. I found a wonderful glitch in the system. But yeah, we're not going to be wearing this most of the time because it looks a little ridiculous. But who knows? That's probably just because I only have a helmet right now. I think once we get boots and elytra and leggings, it'll look fine. But yeah, now that all that has been done, I think it's time we actually get to work on our Riverwalk. Hit it. Wow, isn't this quite the cleared open space? So this is where we're going to put our town. I'm still going to have to tear down this mountain, but we're not going to have to touch that for a little while. So I'm going to save that for later. But yeah, for the most part, this is sort of the area our town is going to sit in. I know it looks flat right now, but we'll add elevation as we build buildings here. So this isn't the final product. And of course, like I said, we're going to have a Riverwalk. So I've opened up this area down here. But this area right here is going to be the main building project for today. We're going to have a nice little Riverwalk alongside here where you can walk alongside the river as the name implies. So yeah, that's one of the big things we're going to work on. However, before we start decorating our Riverwalk, Fireflyer has decided to launch a game. So let's go ahead and check that out.
Welcome, battlers. We're here today to launch a new game on the server. A chicken game. A chicken battle. Woo!
Woohoo!
Yay!
You've been split into 3 teams, each representing a unique chicken type. Temperate, cold, and warm. Your goal? Grow your chicken army. So, how do you do that? Complete tasks to earn tokens and spend them in the shop to get eggs, seeds, and more as the game grows. To kick things off, we're going to be doing some challenges to earn some beginning tokens. So we're going to have 2 challenges. Everyone must participate in one of the challenges. So we have 2 members from most teams, but only 1 from the cold team. So Kit, you're going to be doing things twice.
I don't need nobody.
So the first challenge we're going to be doing is a throwing challenge, and the second challenge is a mind challenge. So
Is a
decide
mind challenge?
who wants to do which challenge while I set up the first one.
All right, what do we want to do? What do we want to do?
I'm fine doing either, honestly.
All right. Which one are you more confident in, though?
I've got good throwing skills, I think.
Okay, I can do the mind one.
All right.
All right, let's do it.
Sweet.
Okay, so the goal of this game is to hit the target, and the light will grow. You'll each start from behind this first line, and then you'll keep on going backwards. So if I'm here and I throw it, I get to go to the next line. Once you miss, you're out. And the first person, so you get 3 tokens if you win, and you get 1 token for second. You also only get 1 throw behind the line, so make it count.
Yes.
Okay, good. So you could go behind, and then next person do
oh,
the first
alright.
one. Makes it more
Is
intense.
everyone?
Okay. Hey, I would have cried if I missed.
I'm proud of you guys.
Go King! Go King! You got this!
I've got good throwing skills.
Oh,
no.
Oh,
King! Ooh.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
This is intense. It gets a lot harder with the angles of the snowballs.
Oh! Oh, no!
Overshot.
So do I have to
Wait,
wait
if-
this?
What
If
happens if
heart
Hart
misses,
misses?
you guys go again.
Yes!
Ooh. Here are your tokens. You're on the warm team.
I
1,
thought you
2,
said you played
3.
baseball.
And
Play
Kit, you
football.
get 1.
I never said I was good.
I'm sorry, I don't have any for you yet.
Oh.
Oh,
Although I was unable to win Team Temperate Chicken any tokens, Mr. Crink was able to carry us a bit, and he won the trivia game and got us 3 tokens.
Okay, so at this
Finger
point,
licking
we've
good.
completed the opening ceremony, so you're allowed to start claiming task books and completing tasks. You could go into your chicken statue and everything's there. There's signs. I'll be here with any questions. And the shop is also downstairs. You could buy seeds, you could buy eggs, you could throw them, and let the battling begin.
all right, let's check this out.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there's a please read. Oh. Oh.
Chicken Battle Introduction Book, Team Temperate.
Welcome Team Temperate to Chicken Battle. This area is where you can claim tasks, submit tasks, and get your tokens. Only your team is allowed in here.
Instructions. Take a task book. Complete that task. All information about the task will be listed in the task book. Submit completed task book. Receive tokens.
Spend tokens in the shop, which is located under chicken statues, entrances on the side. Use those items to grow your chicken army, and repeat. Those are the basics.
Rules. Only claim 1 task at a time. Only use items in the shop to grow your chicken army. Do not enter the other chicken statues.
Don't tell the other teams this. The tempered chicken is my favorite. You can't go wrong with the classic. I'm rooting for you. Let's go.
Let's go.
We have the creator of the game rooting for us.
Yes, favoritism.
But I guess we should take our first task.
Yeah.
I think that's right here. I think we can tell each other what our tasks are, and
Yeah,
we
I
can
think so,
choose
yeah.
to help each other if need be. So what's yours?
Gather 32 obsidian.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, pretty
All right,
easy.
so mine is make someone from another team laugh.
Easy as well.
Interesting. Okay. All right. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah.
All right. So we have 3 tokens. Can we buy anything? Like, what's
Oh.
the prices of this stuff? And it said entrance to the side. Okay, it's this right here. Okay, so it's 3 tokens for 1 seed or 1 token for an egg. If you have 6 tokens, we can then buy 2 seeds and then breed a chicken. Or we get 3 eggs and hope that we get a chicken out of that.
Right. And you get 1 chicken every 8 eggs, basically. So,
On random though, but there's a
Yeah.
chance we could throw 1 egg and you can get 4 chickens.
yeah,
out
you
of
could
that.
get 4. Gambling.
I kind of want to gamble just for this first round. I
Yeah,
don't
we
want to
can do
buy
that.
3 eggs. 1. Oh, just take turns. Oh.
Oh.
Ah.
Ah.
Well, we could have had a seed instead.
coulda.
Now we have nothing.
Yep.
Well, I guess that means we are ready to do tasks and we're gonna win this. We're gonna
We
win
are.
this. Who else do we have
We're
on our team? We
winners.
have what? We have Marsh and Bell. So we can do this.
Yeah. We're winners.
We can do this. Yes, we're the winning team. Fire's rooting for us, so we have to make him happy.
Exactly. So yeah, this game should be pretty fun. I'm looking forward to it a ton. Thank you, Fireflyer, for setting that up. But it's time for us to complete our first task, which is, of course, gather 32 obsidian. Obsidian mining time, this is my favorite thing in the world to do. I'm sort of thinking that Fireflyer just needs a ton of obsidian for some reason, and he's making all of us mine it as a task. But I need chicken tokens, so we'll go with it. Alright, I got like 52 obsidian from this. I know I only need like 32, but I kind of need like 20 for myself. So I guess that kind of worked out, you know, 2 birds with 1 stone. Or I guess in this case you could say it's 1 chicken token for 32 obsidian. But yeah, that should do it. We can submit our completed task, which was, of course, gather 32 obsidian. And it's time for us to take our next book, which it looks like is just task number 7. Okay, so it looks like we just got to perform a 100 block water bucket clutch. And if we fail, we can't do this task. Easy enough. You guys know me, hardcore Minecraft MLG pro. You know, that's what I'm known for, actually. You know what? Let's do this right now, actually. But before that, I'm going to use my 16 levels to enchant some stuff, just so I don't waste the levels in case I die. So yeah, Respiration 3, then Protection 4, and Mending. Yeah, I think that's all the enchanting we can do right now. So we'll just put these back on the shelf. I'm actually like the perfect person to do this on our team, because I like already have this set up. Because right here, we are at Y of 70, and we go down to negative 56. So let's go ahead and take the water, and we're going to do our bucket clutch right there. Trust me, I'm really good at these, guys. Here we go. Yep, as expected. As expected. Oh my gosh. Well, I do have to do this eventually because I need my water at the bottom. Well, that sucked. So yeah, I'm gonna put that right back, and we're gonna have to leave that one for someone else. And there's no other tasks I can take right now, so we're just gonna have to wait. And well, while we wait, we might as well work on our main project here, the good old Riverwalk. I went ahead and chose a block palette for this area, so let's go ahead and collect those resources. So we're going to start off with some terracotta. Big fan of terracotta for this palette because it's going to be our main path block. I'm collecting spruce now. The beacon didn't really help. Not recommended. Probably need more layers. Here I am collecting clay because I need bricks, but I use silk touch, so I have to mine all the clay. Wow, so cool. And here's granite. Awesome. So yeah, I've collected basically all of the resources we're going to need today. The only thing we're waiting on right now is just some cracked bricks to finish smelting. But then we're going to have all the resources we need. So yeah, I've got the resources, we've got the time. Let's go ahead and make this Riverwalk shine. And there it is, the Riverwalk is complete. It's always a nice feeling building from freehand instead of using a mod like Lightmatica. Haven't done that in a while, but I'm pretty happy with how this came out. The stone detailing's pretty random, but I tried to be a little more heavy on the moss blocks and the cracked blocks towards the bottom, and then it moves up to cobblestone and stone bricks the further up you go. But yeah, although it was nice building without a mod like Lightmatica, which is just a blueprint mod basically for when you build in creative, there are some unforeseen problems you end up having to deal with. And one of those is I wanted these trapdoors along the side, but I completely forgot you can't put 2 trapdoors like there and there. So it kind of looks a little weird from a couple of angles, but I tried to make it work from like the most important angles. But even then, I think it adds a nice uniqueness to the Riverwalk. I don't think everything in life has to be perfect. Some of the most famous buildings in the world have grand imperfections. So it's not completely out of the picture for just a simple Riverwalk to not be perfect. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. Wouldn't really change much about it. I think it adds a nice feel to the overall river now. And since we tore out this like chunk of land, the river has stayed the same size. So we didn't make the river smaller or anything like that. If we go underneath, there are some things we'll probably want to change in the future, like bringing this all the way down. But that is going to be way later in the season when we're kind of just doing a bunch of small details everywhere. But yeah, the last thing I want to do this episode is kind of plan out the town here. As you can see, I've kind of outlined some of the bigger builds I'm going to have. Like right here, I know I'm going to have like my main house. And then over here, I'm going to be building like a church or something. So those are like the two main buildings we're going to have in this town. But I was thinking of putting a bunch of like small houses along the side here, so it kind of encapsulates the area. And we're just going to use cobblestone to mark that out right now. I don't have any of these like houses planned really, so I feel like these would be kind of the fun ones to have like funkier shapes or just sort of like randomness to them. So nothing like too monotonous, I guess. And you know, we can have some gaps and stuff, I think. A lot of people forget that white space is important, and that's the same thing with towns, is you don't want to have like all your houses just in a row, because it kind of makes you feel claustrophobic. You gotta have little gaps, little windows into the other areas, but not so much that your town feels completely rural, you know. I'm also thinking it would be cool to have some trees and little open areas like that that kind of hang over the river. It would shade the Riverwalk quite a bit, and it would make the river just a little prettier. So I am thinking of saving some gaps in the areas for trees. Probably one right here as well. And looking at these, like these are going to be very small houses, but I think that's kind of the point, is we just want like a facade almost. We don't want to make like actual purposeful buildings here. No real point in doing that. Like this is going to be my main house, and then we're going to have a church there. Those are going to have full fleshed out interiors. But these don't really need that. These are just going to be your like small town little huts, I guess. Then I suppose we'll put like one more right here. We'll plan that. I do think having like a wall here separating the town from like this, you know, because you don't really want to see that. I tried hiding it with this hill here, and once we have our house right here, it's going to block it out a bit more, but I think just having like a gate or something there to block out my my true starter house, I think that'll be beneficial to everyone. Yeah, I think this is kind of the layout we're going to go for in town. Actually, I think I want to have like a fountain here. I think that would make sense, so let me just like mark that out. Yeah, little fountain, nice little public square. I'm planning on putting some stuff up here and then tearing this mountain down. But before we do that, we're actually going to have to do something else. I'm not doing that this episode, mostly because there's a huge problem with my current starter base. And you can probably see the problem already, but I have all these chests outside, and they're all pretty full. And I wasn't expecting to, you know, have that many blocks when I did the interior of this. So like all of our barrels and chests are already full. So I think next episode, or maybe the episode after that, we'll actually build our starter base, which I'm planning on having a ton more storage. I say starter base, that thing over there is my starter base. I don't really know what to call this. The like main house of the town, I guess. But overall, this episode, I think we did a pretty good job planning out this big project. We also got, you know, a really nice donkey and some chicken tokens. So yeah, I think that's all I have planned out for this episode. If you'd like to see me, you know, develop the town in the future or continue with the chicken games, be sure to subscribe and you'll be able to watch that. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and why don't we finish this video off with some nice cinematic shots.